Welcome to my review of a Apple product for a change, but this has got good feedback and some bad feedback, so I thought I'll try it out because it's quite cheap. But yeah, this is the USB-C to headphone jack 3.5 adapter, so it's basically a dongle DAC. It's around £10, so it's around the same price as the one I did quite recently, the one with the the ALC5686 chipset. There we go. It's around the same kind of price, and a couple of people recommended me to try it. Also, bear in mind this is the EU version, so it's the 0.5 volt version, and the US, which is 1 volt. It's a lower voltage because of European or EU regulations for basically to protect the hearing. But that doesn't take into consideration what you're plugging into it. It could be something easy to power, hard to power. So later on in the video, I tried it with my phone, which has limits, and I've tried it with my PC, Windows 10 PC, which is, I think, the better option for it. So here's just some basic paperwork. Obviously, it's Apple, so that they just throw in everything they have to in these kind of books for like rules and regulations and laws and all that good stuff. But yeah, I bought this from a UK retailer called Currys, and it was quite cheap. I bought it under what they normally go for. I paid around £6.55, I think, from memory. I think they normally retail for £8, £9, £10 ish, something like that. And if I wanted the American version, it's actually would have cost me £20, so it's not worth it. I've never seen these one in the flesh before, and as you can see on the video, this is actually quite small, like really small. I'm going to show you in the next clip the monstrosity I had to do for it to work with my phone. But obviously, because my phone has micro USB, there's other options, but this is, as you can see now, is how I've had to set up. So I've got through bar, OTG cable and a USB Type C, then to the Apple adapter, and then got my blondes plugged in. And for me there's my thumb down because it's just a mess. And for me to get like a decent volume, I have to push it to about 60%. And there's the blondes, for example. So yeah, just really short kind of video because there's not much to it. It works Windows 10, which I'll show you in the next clip. I think is the better option for this because it just works. Windows 7 recognized it, but it didn't do anything at all, which is kind of weird. And this only works when you plug headphones in, like I think the Mizu Hi-Fi Pro, which I done a few months ago, was the similar. So if you take the headphones out, it turns off, you put them in, and it works. I found that on my phone, the output is kind of weak compared to the ALC adapter, which I'm going to show you in a few seconds. Not really the best for Android devices because it's got its quirks. Because you either have to like root your phone to get more power, or you have to use a third-party app like the Hibi app or USB audio player. And this is the dongle, which is around the same kind of price. And that ALC one plugged into my phone is way louder because it doesn't have limitations. This also uses a Cirrus Logic chip, I think. So it does use a known quality part. But the sound quality, I can't really fault. It sounds great. I'm on a PC, which I'll show you in a few seconds. It's good for PCs. It sounds really clean. It sounds great. It's a shame it's got quirks. Like you have to work your way around it to get what you want, which you shouldn't have to. But then again, it's not designed for the mass market. This is for their iPad Pro, I think, from memory. But it does sound clean. I can't fault the sound quality at all for the price. It is really good. It's a shame about the actual quirks, really. And here you go. This is Windows 10, my PC. This is what it comes up in. That's what it actually comes up as. You can't change microphone settings, which is weird. So 75%, I found that's a good listening volume for my Hyphoman HE4XX. It sounds great. Does 20, there you go, it does 2 channel 16 and 24 bit, which is fine for like the low price. And I'm going to show you recording and nothing. So obviously my computer didn't recognise there's actually a microphone in there. Probably if you use a Mac or something it might work. I don't have it. And yeah, short video, there's not much to say. It sounds fine. It has limitations which I'm not really keen on, but as a spare thing to use in your laptop or PC or anything like that, it works fine for that, and it's probably good for that purpose. But for actual phone, I'm not really keen on it for that. I don't think really. You could just use other things that are designed to work with Android, like the ALC 5686 chipset. I think it's probably a better one. And yeah, thanks for watching and take care.